Sweetheart, listen carefully, because what I'm about to say is not just another message. This could be the turning point of everything we know. One reply, just one, has the power to change it all. And I need you to hear me before it is too late. You think this is just another ordinary day, but it's not anymore. I just received something on my phone, something I wasn't ready for, a message that made my heart stop. And now I'm standing here shaking, because I don't know what will happen if you choose to answer, you stay silent. Sweetheart, what if I told you that the future of us, everything we've built, everything we dreamed of, now hangs on the edge of your next move? You probably think I'm exaggerating, but I swear to you, this is real. The message said one thing. Ask her if she's ready. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But do you see it? Do you feel it? What that means? It means they're watching us. It means they're waiting. And your reply, your single reply, decides if they step closer or if they finally step back. I know what you're thinking. Who are they? Why now? Why us? I can't give you every answer, not yet. But I can tell you this. Someone has been pulling strings from the shadows, setting up moments, planting doubts, testing us without us even knowing, their final test. Sweetheart, you're not just replying to me anymore. You're replying to them and the words you choose. They will either protect us or destroy everything we thought was safe. But here's the catch. Don't think too long. They won't wait. Every second of silence makes them stronger. And every second of delay puts us in danger. I don't want you to panic, but I can't lie to you either. If your answer isn't the one they want, things could change fast. The kind of change that doesn't give us time to fix anything. So now I'm begging you, don't scroll away. Don't take this lightly, because if you think this is just a story, you're wrong. You're already in it. And the next line you hear could decide if we make it out safe or not. Sweetheart, are you ready? Because once you reply, there is no going back. Sweetheart, breathe with me for a second, because this is not just about a message on a screen. It's about a door that opens the moment you press send. There are things tied to that little reply, decisions, doors, people who wait for the exact second you move. This is bigger than a moment. It's a fork in the road. First, understand the shape of the risk. If you answer with heat, they hear a victory. If you answer with fear, they smell weakness. If you do not answer, they count the silence as permission. Every choice sends a signal, and they are tuned to read them. The message came with a single detail that matters. A time, not a day, not a year, but a time of night when the city slows and people let down their guard. That detail is a key. It tells me they plan around the quiet hours when no one watches closely. Second, think about who else sees this. Phones carry screenshots like small spiders. A reply can travel further than your eyes. A single tap can set faces in motion, cause whispers in rooms you will never enter. That's why this reply is not private. It becomes public in ways we cannot control. Motives are stuck on 3 words: fear, gain, and testing. They want something from us. Maybe it is power. Maybe it is proof. Maybe they simply want to watch what we do when the pressure rises, and your reply tells them the answer. Now listen close. There is a way to shape the outcome. Not by hiding, not by running, but by using a line that means more than its words. We can reply in a way that buys time, or in a way that shuts a door. The trick is to sound steady, not startled, to sound calm, not weak. I found a clue inside the message's pattern, the punctuation, the spacing, the tiny gap before a question mark. It all points to someone who left messages like this before. They use style as a stamp. If we mirror the style, they might pause. Third, know the cost of the wrong reply. It could be a loss of trust from those who protect us. It could be people who step back because they fear being pulled in. It could mean doors closing that we need to keep open. Your words could shrink the circle of help overnight. Think about timing. Not all nights are the same. Some nights are crowded with noise. Some nights are thin and quiet. The same reply said at 2 different minutes could bring opposite consequences. That's how precise they are. Now the human side. This is not only strategy. I know your heart, and I know how your hands shake when choices weigh like stone. I know you want to protect what we have, to keep warmth, to stop cold truths from taking root. That care is the whole reason this moment hurts so much. There is someone who benefits if we panic. Watch for the person who grows calm when we falter, who steps forward when the world grows small. If we answer in fear, some people will step in to take control, not to save us, but to own the situation. Fourth, small moves can change the map. A reply with a question can stall them. A reply that asks for proof can force them to risk something they want to hide. You can turn the message back, make them reveal, make them move first. That flips the balance a little, and balance matters. There's a test inside every word. If we answer with emotion, they record it, learn from it, and send sharper messages next time. If we answer with a calm trap, they waste resources and lose ground. They only win when we react the way they expect. Now pay attention to the people around us. Some will urge you to reply fast, to show strength. Others will beg you to wait, to be careful. Both voices come from love, but both can be wrong. The right move often sounds like neither fear nor bravado. It sounds like a small, measured step. A reply can close the door on secrets. It can force truth into light, or it can bury truth deeper. And sometimes, the right reply is the one that gives us time to collect proof. Proof we need if the night becomes loud and cruel. Fifth, there is a shadow I cannot name but I can feel. It's the shape of people watching how we choose, standing behind the screens, smiling when corners become tight. They test us not to hurt us at first, but to learn how to make us follow the path they want. That is why we must be smarter than the test. I found a pattern of small lies in the message trail. Little half-truths that build a bigger lie. If we reply and ask for the whole story, they falter. If we reply in pieces, they patch the holes and keep the pressure. You hold a pen that can write the next chapter. Be careful how you use it. Now the practical side, we can use a reply that buys time. A short line that shows awareness but asks for delay. A line that invites a meeting under controlled light. Those sorts of replies slow momentum and bring daylight into a night plan. Time is a friend when used right. There is someone on their side who doubts this move. That doubt is small, but it exists. If we can find that crack, we can widen it. One reply might not only change our fate, it might change the minds of people who don't want to take the next step. So now, the choice sits between us, like a small hot stone. Do we throw it back and break the window? Do we hold it and hide it away? Or do we press it into someone's palm and make them show their hand? Each option carries a weight we will feel long after the message pings again. Sweetheart, the air feels heavy right now, because we both know the moment you type back, the world tilts. But to move forward, we need to face the 3 paths that sit in front of us. Each path is a reply. Each reply is a risk. And once you choose, there is no rewind. The first possible reply is short and sharp. I'm ready. Just 2 words. Simple, clear, but dangerous. If you send that, you hand them the signal they're waiting for. They will take it as proof that the door is open, that the test is passed, that you've chosen to step onto their path. The danger, by saying you're ready, you may be agreeing to something you don't even see yet. What if ready means ready to leave, ready to give up, ready to lose? They won't explain, they'll just move. That reply could change everything in ways we can't undo. The second possible reply is cautious. Prove it. 2 words again, but with a wall instead of a window. That reply tells them you won't play unless they reveal something first. It forces their hand, makes them risk a piece of truth. The danger, if they're prepared, they'll twist the proof, show us only what they want us to see, and use that to trap us deeper. But if they're not prepared, you gain time. Prove it can shake their control. And when control cracks, people reveal more than they mean to. That's when mistakes spill out. Mistakes we can use. The third possible reply is neutral. Not yet. Soft. Almost gentle, but layered. That line doesn't close the door. It just keeps it from swinging open right now. It buys space. A delay. The danger is that they may grow impatient, push harder, or send stronger tests. But it also gives us room to breathe. Sometimes survival is not about winning fast, but about lasting long enough to see the whole picture. Not yet can confuse them. It leaves them wondering what you're waiting for, what you know that they don't. Confusion makes people hesitate, and hesitation can save us. Now imagine this, sweetheart. Whichever reply you choose, it doesn't just echo between us. It goes beyond the phone, beyond the walls, beyond the night. People are listening. Shadows are listening. And once the words leave, they can't be erased. Think about this carefully. If you say, I'm ready, you jump without seeing the ground. If you say, prove it, you turn the spotlight back on them. If you say, not yet, you stall, and every second of stall changes the board. What if the test isn't the message itself? What if the real test is watching? Which reply you lean toward? They don't just want the answer. They want to see your instinct. Because instinct tells them more than words ever could. Now imagine the moment after you hit send. The screen blinks. The message travels. And you wait. Waiting is the longest part. Waiting is when fear creeps in. When your mind plays the loudest tricks. And that wait is also when they decide their next step. Sweetheart, one reply could calm the storm. One reply could feed the fire. And one reply could shift the game into a place we've never seen before. That is why this moment feels heavier than all the nights before it. I found something strange when I looked back at old conversations, hidden between lines. Small numbers appeared, numbers that didn't belong. At first I thought they were errors, but now I see they were coordinates. And if those numbers are tied to this new message, then your reply isn't just a choice, it's a map. Sweetheart, before you type anything, you need to ask yourself, are you ready to let them lead us somewhere unknown?